Good morning. I am Sarah Stokes, the founder of The Juicy Good Life, and I wanted to share today about something that popped into my head as my kids and I were waking up from a nap yesterday. Yeah, we love our naps. That's like mandatory weekend stuff at the cabin. And as we were coming kind of out of that sleepy, peaceful mode, something kept popping into my head. First of all, I was literally getting inspired for talk I'm giving next month at Polka Dot Powerhouse. I think I've written 3 versions of what we could share that day, but as I was kind of coming out of sleep, stuff was just pouring out of me, and so I was writing it down really quick. But the most exciting thing that I wanted to share with you today was this phrase that just popped, and it was reckless gratitude. Now, you might have read my recent article where I was giving gratitude to a peace lily in my living room, like this little flower, this little plant that has given so much and asked nothing, right? Made me cry with gratitude. And so I don't know if that was still in my subconscious or what, but as I woke up feeling super grateful for 2 healthy kids and the ability to take a nap on a Sunday afternoon, reckless gratitude was the wording that just popped. And I had to share it because I think it's something that could be just so monumental for us. What could it do for the human race if we all were just recklessly grateful all the time? You know, just telling that person on the street, I love your shirt. That is so cool. Or you have the prettiest eyes. Now that's like appreciation. But if we weren't so afraid of what people thought of us, we would give more compliments. We would pour more of our hearts out. I was driving home from the gym with my sweet goalmate Jody this morning, and we were talking about how this week is kind of like a big charity week. We've got a couple of fundraisers going on, and then there's a big one called Change for Kids, and you might have heard me talk about it, but we're going to get everybody to bring their change together to help open a women and children's homeless shelter in Eau Claire, where we live. And I was so excited because the place we live is unlike any other I've ever been. So I've lived in a lot of towns and in my career in a lot of states, and where we live in Eau Claire, Wisconsin is so giving. I mean, we give all the time. All year round, people are giving and giving and giving, and I'm just so grateful. I am going to practice reckless gratitude on Wednesday when I see those cars pulling into Northwestern Bank. I'm going to be so grateful because they didn't have to take the time out of their day to do that. And Lord knows if me and my kids needed a place to stay, I would want somebody to do that for me. So golden rule is huge in my world. And but reckless gratitude, how could you practice reckless gratitude? And I mean, like, to the point where people think you're loony. And you know what? Who cares? Like, I am grateful when I walk out for trees and birds and flowers, like silly. And I guess I've always been a little bit like that. Like when we were on a trip to Alaska, I ended up taking so many pictures of ditch flowers. You know, they're weeds to some people, but I'm like, these are so pretty. I wish we had ditches like this. And what can you do today to be recklessly grateful? There's got to be like a million things you could look around and be like, I love this 3-hole punch. It's so awesome. Or your team, or maybe it's your kids or your next door neighbor who always thinks of you. So again, I'm being mushy-gushy this morning, but I felt that the words reckless gratitude needed to come out, and I wanted to share that with you, and maybe that will help brighten your day as well. And I feel like I'm going to get it on a t-shirt for sure. So if we end up making more than one, I will let you know, because I think the world could be changed just in a small way by us all thinking about reckless gratitude. Like, we're all so responsible. We're all so, community and others minded. And the word reckless kind of just gets your attention. And I think that's cool. So reckless gratitude, thought for the day. Hope it resonates with you. And I am recklessly grateful for all of your support. And just let me know how we can support you along this way to a juicy good life, okay? Sending love and light to you. Thanks for making the world a better place. See you next time.